The aviation industry has been one of the most challenging industries to transform in terms of converting its energy usage into something clean and sustainable. The industry is currently so heavily reliant on fossil fuels to power its aircraft that sustainability is an imagined luxury. Rather, it should be standard with today's focus on cleaner energy. Boom Supersonic has seen this challenge as an opportunity to transform the flying sector into a cleaner and faster way to travel. They have partnered with companies like Prometheus and Rolls Royce to produce engines and aviation fuel that are cleaner and more energy efficient than ever before. They are developing their flagship aircraft, the Overture, to operate at supersonic speeds to reduce flight times while ensuring that the aircraft will have no carbon emissions. The Overture opens up the possibility of traveling between the United States and Europe in less than 4 hours. Is this realistically possible? All of this and more in the following video. Before we dive in, make sure you don't miss our next video and subscribe with the button down below. The problem: fossil fuels. Aviation in all forms has been a large contributor to carbon emissions with its heavy reliance on fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are extremely unsustainable due to their dwindling stockpiles worldwide. Not only the amount of fossil fuels left, but the burning of the fuels to convert energy also increasing the amount of carbon dioxide being put in the Earth's atmosphere. This is a large-scale problem that is constantly increasing. It's a problem that has been around for years, if not decades, but that problem is seen by some as an opportunity to bring change and advance innovation in a move towards sustainable air travel. One such company is Boom Supersonic. The solution: clean energy. The XB-1 and Overture supersonic jets are the brainchild of aviation startup Boom Supersonic. The company's main goal is to make supersonic travel the new industry standard the world over. Not only do they aim to make it the new standard, but they also want it to be the most sustainable standard. The company is the first commercial airline company to undertake aircraft testing and flight operations that are completely carbon neutral. They will do so by using sustainable aviation fuels via carbon capturing technology. The proof of concept. As part of the first major step on its way to being a fully functioning and sustainable aircraft manufacturer, Boom has constructed a demo aircraft to showcase the current progress that has already been made to date. This demo aircraft will be a proof of concept for the key design technologies for sustainability, efficiency, and most importantly, safety. These concepts are not new in today's modern aviation industry, but they are for commercial travel at supersonic speeds. Boom's commitment to being carbon neutral extends through its proposed lifetime of testing and operational use. Carbon-negative jet fuel. As we said earlier, the single and largest contributor to carbon emissions in commercial air travel is the aircraft's use of fossil fuels, which emit a massive amount of carbon into the atmosphere. To counteract this problem, Boom has partnered with the sustainable and alternative fuel manufacturer Prometheus. Prometheus has ensured that its production of alternative fuels is sustainable by using clean energy sources like wind or solar power to pull carbon dioxide or CO2 from the air. The CO2 itself is converted to jet fuel, meaning that not only is Prometheus's jet fuel carbon neutral, but the company also goes even further than its mandate by removing excess carbon from the Earth's atmosphere. The XB-1. Having sorted the problem of obtaining sustainable jet fuel to use in its aircraft, Boom's next step is to perform ground tests on its demo model. Boom constructed a demo model that measured 71 feet long, made of carbon composite materials to accommodate the strains of flying at supersonic speeds. This demo model is known as XB-1. Boom's aircraft engines were designed specifically to make the best use of the alternative jet fuel by Prometheus. The engine design project was a joint collaboration with Rolls Royce, showcasing the caliber of quality and track record being utilized by Boom. Boom's ultimate goal is to achieve supersonic flight that is sustainable and creates a new industry standard for business class flying. They plan to start this process with 2 aircrafts, namely the Overture and XB-1. The XB-1, or as it's also known, Baby Boom aircraft, is the small-scale jet that is to be used as the demonstrator aircraft for proof of concept for the technology to be used in Boom's aircraft. The XB-1 is a single-pilot jet that will not be commercially made, as it is mainly a test model to showcase the new technology that will be used in the Overture aircraft. The XB-1 jet is only 1/3 the size of the larger Overture jet. Its main purpose as a research demonstration machine is to test the engines, fuel and usage economy, safety, and composite materials to be used on the Overture. The XB-1 jet should be able to achieve consistent speeds over Mach 2.2. The ability of the XB-1 to travel at those speeds is firstly due to the aerodynamic shape of the aircraft and the composite materials used to construct it. Boom's current plans are to perform the first flight tests of the XB-1 in late 2021 in the United States. The flagship of Boom, the Overture. The flagship of the airline company will be the Overture. This supersonic jet will be capable of flying up to 88 passengers a distance of 4,888 miles at speeds of Mach 1.7, that being 1.7 times the speed of sound. The 205-foot aircraft will cruise at altitudes of 60,000 feet, all while being carbon neutral. The Overture is the company's revolutionary answer to creating a commercial aircraft that is capable of being sustainable at speeds faster than Mach 1. To put the relevance of Boom's Overture into perspective, you must consider that current commercial planes like the Boeing and Airbus series only achieve speeds of 0.7 Mach, and do so by using fossil fuels. Changing business one flight at a time. Imagine traveling from New York to London in just over 3.5 hours. If you own a company that is based on both the London and New York stock exchanges, you would have the option to travel to either city in record time. Breakfast with your family in London, a business lunch with your team in Uptown Manhattan, and family dinner with your family again in London by 7 p.m. It sounds like a far-off dream. However, Boom Supersonic is aiming to change the way people do business on an international scale. By shortening the travel time between major business centers and cities, Boom is going to make business travel quicker and more convenient than ever. In the large-scale business of the modern world, time is money. The quicker business can be finalized, the more money is saved. Boom is the new link in sustainable travel to address this problem. The old adage that time waits for no man has serious implications for companies who rely on making large decisions quickly, often needing to handle the business in person. There is no substitute for meeting in person. This is a point that has been reiterated in recent times with the likes of Zoom meetings and so on. You know what we mean. With Boom's innovation in air travel, sustainability is combined with convenience, meaning man doesn't have to wait for time any longer. With the possibility of traveling sustainably at supersonic speeds, where would you fly when the Overture comes into service in 2029? Rome, Paris, or perhaps even Hong Kong? Boom Supersonic is going to change the way we look at traveling and the time it takes us to do so. Will you keep up with the times? If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and check out our next video. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.